When you first open the M4 box, you will see the 12-volt SLA battery, the fully automatic battery charger / optimizer, and the bundle containing the stainless and the plastic wands. All other parts can be found inside the tank. Once you've removed the 3 parts, grab the tank by the handle, lift it out, and usually you'll find the owner's manual in the bottom of the box. I'm getting a lot of questions about this, especially from people who've already bought units, is how do we connect the battery now? We do it differently. Instead of using these, and this is the old style, we used to use slip-on connectors like this, and the red would connect on that, on the red, black would connect on blue. And then these would go inside the battery compartment. We don't do that anymore, and so when people don't find these connectors, and we've left some documentation here to explain how to do it, but it's small print, so we hope the video helps make things clear. So to put the battery in, basically, let me show you now what the contact's comprised of. It's these 2 battery spring plates that are now connected to those wires that connect the rest of the circuit to the battery. And so very simply, make sure these J2 terminals are off the surface about 10 or 15 degrees of the battery so that they're guaranteed to give you plenty of contact. And then you just push the battery in. And pop the door. And then to make sure that that the contact is good, you just turn the unit on. And so that's we have contact that's working. A lot of times people are concerned when they get their box. They say they're missing parts, and that's why we put a sign on the lid. All the other parts are inside the tank. So this is where the nozzle kit's stored. The nozzle kit has quite a variety of parts in there that are described in another video. This is the filter basket, which you can use or take it out when you're pouring liquid into the tank. We also include the 48-inch hose assembly with the strain relief in the tank, and this is the main hose that connects to your tank. This actually connects to the pump threads. This end, you hand tighten and then turn it about 1/4 inch until the leaking stops. And then once that's tight, then you can now insert or remove this 48-inch hose. Also, the valve handle is screwed on to the end of that hose. And some people think that's one piece, but you actually have a threaded connection. The valve handle is also, normally we send it in a closed position, a locked position. That's just by using that red toggle. And then the last thing we want to show you is inside we have the fine filter, which has a friction fit. So you can just pull it out real easy. And it's easy to clean by just unscrewing the lid, and you can blow water in from this end, and it cleans it right out very nicely. Okay, with the tank open, we just wanted to look inside there, and this doesn't have the fine filter, but you may find with the basket out and everything, all the contents out, that there is moisture and maybe droplets inside the tank. And so you have to know that that's due to the water testing that we do. We do a pressure test and a leak test to make sure that the pump primes, that everything's working correctly, and it's the single most important test that we do. So please understand that. Sometimes we have customers calling surprised, and we just really want to make sure that you understand that that's a very important part of the process before we ship. Just as a reinforcement to that, in the owner's manual, we send an insert that carefully explains every step that we take in detail, including using a quart of water to do the pressure test. And then afterwards we try to dry it out the best we can. So please understand, we never ship used equipment. It's always just we do a final leak test.